As a man thinketh. There was a time when people believed that life happened to them, that fate decided their success, that circumstances shaped their character, that luck chose winners and left the rest behind. But there lived a man who quietly observed something different. He noticed that before every action, there was a thought. Before every habit, an idea. Before every destiny, a pattern of thinking, repeated silently, day after day. This story is not about riches or poverty. It is not about success or failure. It is about the unseen force that decides them all. In a modest town, not marked on maps, lived many men who worked hard and wondered why life felt heavy. Among them was a man named Elias. Elias rose early each morning. He worked honestly. He tried to do what was right. Yet no matter how much effort he poured into his days, something felt broken. His life felt narrow. His hopes felt distant. His mind felt restless. Often he would sit alone at night, staring at the dim flame of a lamp, asking himself questions he could not answer. Why does effort not always lead to reward? Why do some men rise while others remain stuck? Is life unfair? Or am I missing something? Unbeknownst to Elias, the answers were already forming quietly inside him. For life, like a garden, responds not to wishes, but to seeds. And the mind is the soil. Elias once met an old gardener who tended the land near his home. The man spoke little, but what he said stayed. One day, Elias complained, "I work as hard as any man, yet my life bears no fruit." The gardener looked at him kindly and said, "Have you ever planted thorns and expected figs?" Elias frowned. The gardener continued, "The soil does not judge. It multiplies what it receives." Those words followed Elias home. That night he lay awake, replaying his thoughts from the day. Resentment, fear, doubt, quiet anger toward others who seemed more fortunate. And slowly, painfully, a realization began to form. What if my thoughts are shaping my life, even when I am unaware of them? Elias began to observe himself, not the world, not other people, but his inner world. He noticed how often he spoke negatively to himself. "You're unlucky. Others have advantages you don't. This is just how life is." These thoughts had become familiar companions, comfortable, dangerously comfortable. He began to understand something subtle but profound. A person does not attract what they want. They attract what they are becoming inside. Character is not formed by chance. It is sculpted quietly by repeated thoughts. One evening, during a fierce storm, Elias watched rain flood the streets. People cursed the weather. They blamed the rain for the damage. But Elias saw something different. The rain revealed weak foundations. It exposed poor drainage. It did not create the problems. It revealed them. And so it is with life. Circumstances do not create character. They reveal it. A strong mind grows stronger under pressure. A confused mind grows more chaotic. The storm was never the enemy. As weeks passed, Elias felt something stirring. A quiet desire, not for wealth or status, but for clarity. He began guarding his thoughts, not forcefully, but gently. When bitterness arose, he asked, "What seed am I planting right now?" When fear appeared, he asked, "What future does this thought lead to?" Slowly, discipline replaced habit, and something remarkable happened. His actions changed, not because he forced them to, but because his thinking had changed. Opportunities did not suddenly rain from the sky, but Elias began noticing things he had once overlooked. He spoke with more confidence. He listened with patience. He acted with intention. People responded differently to him, not because he demanded respect, but because he carried it quietly within. His outer life began aligning with his inner state. As within, so without. Transformation is rarely loud. There were days Elias doubted himself. Days when old thoughts tried to return. Days when progress felt invisible. But he remembered something important. A seed does not break the soil in a day. Roots grow in darkness. So he persisted. Elias eventually found himself living a fuller life. Not perfect, not free of struggle, but grounded. He learned that success is not measured by possessions, but by mastery over one's mind. That peace is not found in circumstances, but in alignment between thought and action. That destiny is not written by the stars, but by habits of thinking practiced daily. And so the old truth revealed itself fully. A man's life is the harvest of his thoughts. Those who cultivate noble thoughts grow noble lives. Those who allow chaos within reap chaos without. No punishment, no reward, only law, as silent and exact as gravity. And if you listen closely, even now, you may hear the same quiet question Elias once faced. What thoughts am I planting today? What kind of life will they grow? If this story resonated with you, subscribe to Thinkora Audio for more timeless wisdom told as calm, immersive stories. And if you wish to explore the original book further, you'll find a link in the description. Your support helps this channel grow. Rest your mind, guard your thoughts, and let life respond.